Well, Illinois fans, last night, without question, was the most embarrassing performance that I have seen from the Illini football team. They had no heart, no fight, no desire to win this game. They completely laid down and just took it. This was an embarrassing moment for the program. Indiana came out, wanted to show the world that Illinois is a fraud. They're not a top 10 team. They're not even a top 25 team. Indiana is the program that went to the college football playoff last year. Indiana is the program that wants to go to the college football playoff this year. Illinois does not, clearly shown by last night's performance. One team has athletes. One team is coached to win. The other team, no athletes, not coached to win. What a shame. Brett Bielema likes to brag about Illinois football players and the success that they have in a classroom. I would rather have athletes who can't read and write make explosive plays for me on my team. Take the schoolwork, shove it. Give me athletes. I don't care if you can read or write. I don't care what you do in school. I want athletes. I want players, when they get the ball, they can do something athletic, explosive. That's what I want on my team. But look at this. 31 first down compared to 9. 579 yards to 161. 312 rushing yards to 2. Was Illinois' secondary decimated? Yes. But are they responsible for the run defense? No. 312 yards on the ground versus 2. They got manhandled. Let me put it to you like this. Okay? Illinois came to the restaurant with their wife. Indiana seen them there. Indiana comes to the table, smacks Illinois across the face, takes Illinois' wife, bends her over the table, lifts up her skirt, and has his way with her, while Illinois watches and cries. Afterward, Indiana sits down and says to Illinois, I want you to get me some drinks, a dinner, and some dessert. And Illinois does it while he cries. Then Indiana says, I'm taking your wife home with me tonight. Illinois sits there, mopes, and cries. And that's the night. That is what happened to Illinois tonight. There's no way you could spin this as a positive. There's no way you could spin this as, well, this is just one of those games. Illinois sucked against Duke. They sucked against Western Michigan. They have sucked all year long. And now they played a team that doesn't suck, and they got destroyed. Where do you go from here? To USC, of course. We'll see if they can bounce back and beat USC, but there is no chance they're beating Ohio State. And I have sold my tickets. I had prime tickets for the Illinois-Ohio State game. I will not be going to that game. I'm not going to go to a game to watch them get beat by 50. Indiana dropped 63 on them and gave up 10. Ohio State is better than Indiana. What are they going to do? 75-0? I'm not going to the game. Tickets, they're up for sale. I'm not going. And Fagan, nothing against Fagan, but he should not be a running back. Period. Fagan should not be a running back. He's big, but he does nothing. He needs to be a fullback, or he needs to be a tight end. He needs to be something else because he's not a running back. That's a failed experiment, and he should be removed from being a running back because he's not one. Not that it matters because no one could run the ball tonight. But this was just sad, inexcusable, and Indiana's coach, he said that they just simply broke the will of Illinois. They just broke it. And they did it quickly, too. Before the game even started, when you looked at Indiana, you could see that they were going to win this game. I knew they were going to win anyway. I just didn't know it was going to be this bad. I thought Indiana would win, but I didn't think it'd be 63-10. I didn't think Illinois would lay down and take it like that. But they did. So for anyone that thought Illinois was a top 10 team, now you see not even close. I thought Illinois would be at least a top 20 to 25 team. But after this performance, no way in the world. And when you look at it, who has Illinois beaten this season to justify a top 25 ranking? That's exactly right. No one. Who will they beat to get a top 25 rating? Well, absolutely no one. They're not beating Ohio State. Not happening. So anyway, I have never, ever seen Illinois lay down like this. I've never seen them get destroyed like this. And they were supposedly the number 9 team in the country. But this is Illinois football, isn't it? Anytime Illinois is in a position to do something truly historic, they choke. They blow it. They fold. This is their history. They may be able to get to the Rose Bowl, but they will surely lose the Rose Bowl. They may be in position to make the playoffs, but they will surely lose to make it so they won't make it. They may get to a top 10 ranking, but they will surely get blown out to lose it. That is Illinois football, and we all know it. I give up on this program. I accept it. This program will never, ever, never, ever do anything historic. They'll never do it. Because they recruit players who are not explosive, not athletic. Other teams in the Big Ten do. But Illinois takes pride in academics. Congratulations. You may have the smartest players academically, but they're not athletic. They're not explosive. They're not dedicated to winning. And other programs have those kind of players, and that's the difference. Indiana has a bunch of players who can't read or write, but they're athletic, they're explosive, they're animals. And Illinois has sophisticated academia players who after the game will be talking about arithmetic while Indiana celebrates with the ladies. And that's just the way it is. If I was rich, which I am not, but if I was, I would make a large donation and I would tell them, you're going to lower the requirements to get into Illinois because I want players that are explosive and athletic that can make a difference. I don't care if they can read or write. That doesn't interest me. I want explosion, athleticism, toughness, a will to win. That's what I want. But anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts.